Hi everyone, back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with a quick reaction video, really just an excited reaction video. Well done, Anthony Gordon. It's finally happened. Gareth Southgate has finally grown a pair and decided to call up Anthony Gordon to the England squad. We're absolutely buzzing as Newcastle fans. I'm buzzing for Anthony Gordon. He sounds like he's really pleased as well. This is him here at the training ground, as you can see, massively excited. I loved a little bit of an Instagram video as well from Callum Wilson, who was holding this flag up, shouting "well done, boy" in the background as well, which shows a great bit of team ethos and spirit and amongst the lads as well. But yeah, it's well deserved by Anthony Gordon. We've been talking about it for ages. Even non-Newcastle fans have been talking about this, and they couldn't understand why Gareth Southgate wasn't calling up Anthony Gordon to the England squads. I mean, looking at his stats this season, you're talking about 27 Premier League appearances, 9 goals and 6 assists overall, including Champions League and FA Cup and Carabao, 39 appearances, 10 goals and 7 assists. He's been brilliant this season. He's been way better than any of the players who were ahead of him in the England pecking order. And it's about bloody time that he got called up into the squad. So I'm really excited for Anthony Gordon. One of the best things about Anthony Gordon's news this week was his injury isn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. That's amazing. He came off against Chelsea with a knee injury. It didn't look good at all. We were all worried about it. We were all panicking a bit about it. But thankfully, he's overcome this injury, and he was talking to Newcastle United TV about it. He's absolutely buzzing. He couldn't keep the smile off of his face. He said he was texted by the FA to give him the news. Obviously, the player liaison officer to tell him that he was in the squad, and he can't wait to join up with the squad. And this is fantastic for Anthony Gordon, not just Anthony Gordon individually as well, but when this transfer happened, a lot of Newcastle fans were sceptical about this player, whether he was the right player for us, and was he just a bit of a shithouse and all that kind of stuff. The abuse this kid got from the Everton fans when he left that club was totally unnecessary as well. Before that, he was going to be the next big thing, the superstar, England legend, all this kind of crap. And then the minute he left, he was crap, he was shit, he was nothing, he was going to be rubbish. And to see him get England recognition at Newcastle United is absolutely brilliant. It's not just brilliant for Anthony Gordon, but it's also brilliant for Newcastle United as well, because a lot of these young players who are in these squads now, or the likes of an Everton and people like that, when they're looking to try and get that opportunity for England, they may very well look at Newcastle United as a step up at a chance to get that opportunity to play for England. So I think this is absolutely brilliant in terms of Anthony Gordon, brilliant for the club as well. Credit goes to Eddie Howe for getting the best out of Anthony Gordon too, playing him. Obviously, he can play across a multitude of positions. So in terms of England, if Anthony Gordon does a good job in this call-up and these friendlies against Brazil, where he'll be playing against Bruno Guimaraes as well, if he does really well in those games, he's got a real good chance of getting on the plane for the tournament in the summer. He won the under-21 tournament last summer, where he really kicked on as a player, and he come back to Newcastle better than ever. He's carried that form in this season. He can play left wing, right wing, or through the middle. For me, if I'm the England manager, I think that's a brilliant asset to have in terms of attacking player. So buzzing for Anthony Gordon. Well done, Flash. Can't wait to see how well you perform in an England shirt. Another Geordie Lion. Absolutely brilliant to see in the squad as well, which is amazing. So I haven't got a lot to cheer about at the minute. So I'm really glad that there's something to cheer about. So thanks for that, Anthony. Yeah, so let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you buzzing that Anthony Gordon's got the call up? Obviously, concerned about his fitness. He's played a lot of games, hasn't been rested a great deal. Obviously, could suffer burnout. Hopefully, he just has a good time in England, puts in a good performance, comes back to Newcastle fresh, and then he can kick on and get over this knee knock that he had against Chelsea. But we always like to hear from you guys. Smash a comment in. Let us know what you think. If you can subscribe as well. We're really close to 7,000 now. We're creeping right up there. I think we're within 100 or something or so from getting the 7,000 mark. So smash that button. Recommend us to family and friends. Like the video. Help the channel grow. Have a cracking day. Have a cracking night, Anthony Gordon. I'm sure you celebrate with your family. And we'll catch us on the next one. Cheers, guys.